Hello everybody, this is Basker. Welcome back to another episode of Banished. And it has been a little bit since I've recorded the last episode, and I don't believe we did a whole heck of a lot. I'm just going to get my bearings here just a little bit before we get going. We got a hunter's cabin going, we got a food gatherer. This is MegaMod if you're just tuning in. And I have not played it prior to these recordings, aside from just a little bit of messing around. So it's extremely new to me, so if you see me doing something stupid, let me know in the comments how I can do better. Please don't just say I'm stupid. Yeah, so anyways, let's just see what we're gonna... we got a trader in, that's right. And it's just general goods. I only have 100 firewood in there, so there's not a whole heck of a lot we can buy at the moment. And I got apiaries going in, so I imagine I'm probably getting ready to start doing candles is what my plan probably was. And I built a road. Looks like they're more or less following that road. Looks like maybe right in there we could put another piece of road and that would help out a little bit, but I'm not gonna focus too much on that. I think I am. I'm on 5 times. Let's slow that down. And yeah, pretty sure I have someplace a town hall. There we here we go. Let's see, we got a town hall. We're really low on foods. I need to probably increase some food production here. Of course, we don't have any education going on. Not too terribly concerned about that at the moment. We will need to get some education going, and apparently we are making some clothes. I'm not exactly sure where I'm doing that at. I'm sure somebody does. Well, I'm not sure, but I do vaguely remember putting in something maybe here. No, it's firewood. I don't know. I saw clothes go back up, so someplace I am making some clothes. It's a house. It's just a barn. Huh. I'm not certain. Builder, farmer, blacksmith, hunters. Can't do that at the hunting cabin, can we? No. I think so. We got a tiny gatherer in here. Man, that really is tiny, isn't it? In fact, I'm not so sure that that's really worthwhile. We'll see. Probably need to get another farm in, is probably what I need to do. In fact, let's just go ahead and do that while I'm thinking about it. And I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to handle my farms. This is going to be kind of a temporary location. I do kind of remember that that's how I was planning this. I think I'm going to put these right up against each other. How big is this one? It's 8 by 8. Wait to get that cleared. I do have cold or possibly the flu starting, God forbid, but I am... You hear me sniffling and taking breaks to cough, that is why. And I may or may not catch all this during editing. Extremely busy time of the year for work, so how much time I have to edit is probably going to be slim, so I'm going to do my best to just kind of do these videos in one fell swoop, and hopefully not have to rely a whole lot on editing. I'm going to set this to beans. Get that going. We got green, vegetable. And I know that we put something in some place that can make... Oh, so this probably was it. We probably switched it at some point. We probably ran out of leather, and they were still hauling it. That's probably what happened in the last episode, I would guess. So that's what that is. I expect anyway. So we got 8 leather, so we can get to that point. We got plenty of tools. Kind of thinking we could up our firewood production a little bit. And let's just go ahead and switch him back over to coats for the moment. Go. And here we go, we got our apiary up and going. Now, question is do we want to just try to see if we can get one of these guys to work at the apiary? I think for now that will be the answer. Now, these should be the original apiaries. Well, I say original, there weren't original to Banished, but the original apiary mod, I believe. So I should be getting not just honey, but I should be getting beeswax as well. Hence why this one's paused mostly. And we are getting some more laborers. That is good. So we definitely need people. We don't have anything being built. So it looks like we're good to start doing something else. I think we really do need to get some food. Now I got a couple of options. When I was looking around, I noticed that there was a fishing pond someplace. Is it this one? That's a fisherman. Someplace there is... Oh, waterside fishing. So I think that would require... Actually, yeah, see, that actually requires some sort of special tool. We're not going to mess with that right now. Mini fisherman. There it is. A medieval pond. And it's just now the downside to building this is two things. One, it doesn't produce a ton of fish when I was testing it out. And two, I will have to use the tools later. If I want to get rid of it, I'll have to level out the land after I delete it, because it actually digs a deep hole. So that's a questionable thing to put in. I do kind of like the way it looks when I put it in. That's the main thing that's got going for it. It really kind of looks good. But is it practical? We do have, you know, access to water there, and we already got access down here to some water. It's gonna take a long time to get food up from down here up to here, though, is the biggest problem. But that might be okay because, like I said, this is all temporary anyways, and they've already got hunting going on there for protein. So let's go more with just a fisherman. I don't know what options we got here, so we're going to take a quick look. This is just a fisherman, I guess. I mean, it's just a tiny dock. It actually would fit in pretty good right there. Let's see, what else do we got? This is, I think, the more traditional one. Yeah, it looks pretty much like the original. A mini fisherman. Wow, that really is tiny. That's the medieval pond. So I guess that's our options. Aside from this thing, which could be interesting, but it requires 0 work to build, but it requires... I'm guessing that's a fishing pole that it's got there. Not 100%. Oops, that's the fishing pond. Yeah, we're dealing with that. It says new foods gathered. Oh, so I guess they just gathered the new food. So let's go with this tiny fisherman, I think. I think that looks like it'll work pretty good there. Put that there. And everybody's starting to starve. That's not good. Hopefully we can get people down here to build this pretty quick. We have gathered food here. That's good. We did less on this time around than we did the time before. Farmers take the harvest, disabled laborers take it. I'm not sure. We're not leaving anything behind, so I don't think I'm going to worry about that right now. Oh yeah, that's right, the nomad well. That's all it takes. Can't put anybody else in there. I could put somebody else into... Here we go, we've got people gathering, or dying from starvation now. So, let's take that gatherer, turn that on. We got this tiny gardener. Oh, that's right, he's a... he plants or something. Or he's a mini forester, that's what he is. I totally forgot about that. Oh god, there goes our people. Oh no. That's not good. You know what? Here's what we need to do. Some laborers to gather plants. And we want to gather clear all foods. Call all edible food plants. Yep. That's what we're gonna do. Quite a bit of little fooders right around us. That's good. Hopefully they'll gather and gather quickly. Looks like we're just about done with the fishing spot. We should be hopefully producing some honey quickly. That'll be a little extra food. And as usual, I did not set up a timer for this episode. No idea how long I've been recording. Coughing down there. I'd pause it now. Okay, let's see. Let's get that fisherman going. I think just one for now. We'll let the other ones do their gathering. Gosh, we already lost our beekeeper. That's so sad. Let's increase the amount of firewood we have down here. Let's do 200. Should help out a little bit. This guy's been making some coats. Guessing we ain't got any more leather though, or we're pretty low on it. Yeah, we are. So I think I'll switch him back over to tools, and we'll just stick with rough tools. Rough tools have got to be better than stone tools, based on their listing. Now, if you was wondering what happened there, I got shortcut keys set up on my mouse for different game, but they're playing in here. Got anything there? Really could probably. I'd like to say I need another home down here, but the problem with that theory is I've probably got. Well, no, we need homes. That's good. Okay, that's really good. Colonia Small House. What's this thing look like? There's some really different ones in here. Okay, yeah, let's I kind of like the way this one looks a little like a barn. Let's put one there, and let's see, that'd probably look pretty good for the fishermen. Yeah, we'll put that there. We'll get a couple homes going. That's 4 builders is what we got, so I'm just going to let them work on that for the moment. That really bums me out we didn't do quite as well on corn. That could be temperature related, I'm not sure. It's entirely possible. We're getting quite a bit of food, so we do have good food amount now. The problem is we've leveled out the food by killing people off from starvation, so that's not good. But yeah, we'll see how that works out for us in the end. Of course, this is also us gathering food too, and you can still see him gathering the food, so that is part of it. And so we get these up and going. That will give us some much needed homes. I think this storage shed will be plenty of storage for the short term. Eventually, we're gonna expand out. So what could we be doing right now? I hate to do too much too quickly. Let's go ahead and just turn this up to 5 times speed. And see what they do here. Plenty of tools at the moment. What are we looking like on iron and such? Iron ore. Got some iron ore, no iron left. Something we'll have to remedy pretty quick. Uh-oh, snow. It's interesting that this one's not getting snow on it right now. Very interesting. It's got potatoes in the list. We must have came here with potatoes. So I haven't made any potatoes. Grew, whatever. 20 fish, but we'll let that go for a few before we decide that that's the and whether or not that's a good deal or not. I mean, obviously 20 fish is not a good deal. See, beeswax, that's good. So let me look here. Did we get honey and beeswax? We did. We're getting both. Excellent. Okay, so now I need to be putting in a chandler. That needs lumber though, so that means we got to get up a somebody can make lumber. Now, the question is do I want to go with just like a small lumber yard? It's possible. Saw pit. A lumber yard. What's that look like? Well, that's kind of a really cool looking little building. I actually really like that. A lot less material required than something like that. Yeah, let's go with this for the moment. And I think I'm gonna build him. I really do want to get some of the more industry type stuff down here a little ways. So I'm thinking like industrial type stuff as near to the water as possible, and then we'll get like up in here, we'll get more like city type stuff. I think that would work good. I mean, a lot of, in the old days, industry was near the water because you needed to ship and receive, so. I don't see a happiness bubble around this of any kind, so I'm going to assume that it's not got one. Might not be a good assumption. That's what I'm going to assume. So I'm just going to build it right there, I think. I think that'll look alright. Oh, we got this one done. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I really like that barn look of the house. I don't think it's got a door. Oh yeah, it does. It's on the back, so... yeah, I guess it probably had the arrows facing this way, so that probably makes some sense. Let's see, roads. Roads. Yeah, let's put this one in. There anyways. And I think maybe I'll build it out to here. And I think I will build this one down to here. And we're going to build it across to here. And that should give us a good connection and things kind of working the way we would expect. And I think I'll build right there too, because that'll there. Okay, so this guy's building. And let's get that in there. And now this is going to be the material limit, and I kind of wish we had some other way of handling that, but we can make firewood here too, so that's good. Kind of want to put in another stockpile right here. Maybe right beside and behind might be a good spot. Put in like a... that looks good. Let's do one right there. And we'll do a coal and materials maybe over here. And then, hopefully he can kind of make his wood and ship it over there. Forgive me if you can hear me drinking. I've got, like I said, a pretty sore throat, so. And we have nomads. How many nomads? That's the good. We only have 2 nomads. Yeah, you know what? I'm probably gonna accept that. Yeah, let's do that. We'll take our nomads. They are going to need homes. I mean, we did just build something down here, so let's unpause this for a second and go with this colonial house stuff again. I kind of really liked it. I think this would look pretty darn good. And build it there. And I also feel we should probably have an herbalist set up here. Medical. What do we got in the way of herbalist? We got... it's like a pretty tiny one. Workplace for your herbalist. Small town herbalist. Yeah, that'd probably work. Let's build this one like, I don't know. Right there. I don't know. Okay. What is this? Add a new medieval archaeology restored site. Okay, I just gotta see what some of this looks like really quick. Oh, that's different, yes. Huh, Stonehenge. Abandoned church. I really kind of like that. That's kind of cool. Archaeology Center. Studies, findings, and restore artifacts. I'm not sure how you get those, what I'm assuming is an artifact, so that's something I'm going to have to look into. What we got here? Towers? Like light towers? Yeah, essentially. The library provides books to citizens. That works as a school, or if it's just for happiness. Homecoming. Build a welcoming statue. That's different. What's this? Smuggler's Cave? Huh. Well, that's interesting. And worship, education, Nordic school. It looks pretty much like this building. I don't think we're kind of really at this point though where I want to start educating. I think we need laborers as soon as we can get them, so. Got some lumber now. So, we need to get us an herbalist. And what's going on down here? Why is he saying he's at his limit? Fuel, oh, we are at the limit. That would be why. Okay, well, we'll let him do that. It's okay. What's our little guy over here doing? He's collecting still. Our apiary. Producing. We're not going to have enough candle making material yet, but I'm going to go ahead and put one in, because that's kind of what the point was. And I think I will put him right there. And I think this building changed a little bit. I could be wrong. I don't remember it being that bright of a white, but maybe it is. I guess some of that might have been snow related, but I don't think so. So our fisherman's doing 170, 180. It's good enough for now. We'll probably change this up, add in a person or something at some point. I don't think I've seen any traders. We might have saw one in the first episode. I don't recall. Yeah, I kind of think we did see one in the first episode. We are out of coats again. We gotta have some leather, I would assume. And coats is 0. 16 leather though, so that's good. So we'll switch that back over to leather. Corn, 320. 448. Beans did really well, so that might be something I need to keep an eye on. We might need to be making more in the way of beans. Hey, speaking of traders, here we go. Probably nothing I need. Yeah. Well, we could buy honey, I guess, but in the end, that feeds 2 to 3 people. I'm not sure that's worth it. I wonder what that is. It's blank. I could order just about anything, it looks like, from this guy. I'm not going to do that right now, though, because ordering means more cost, and that's just something I ain't got a lot of as anything to barter with at the moment. Now, we're going to be making candles here, and those, I'm going to shove every single one of those into here. In fact, let's just go ahead and do that. We'll just 1,000 candles. I think candles are 8 apiece, so assuming we could ever get 1,000 candles in there, it'll give us 8,000 trading material. That'll never happen. But still, it's kind of nice to have. And let's see. I really don't know how long I've been recording. So we'll go just maybe a few more minutes here and see if there's something else we can do. I guess it'd be a good time. It's still winter, so it'd be a really good time maybe to go ahead and put in yet another farm. Maybe I'll put in 2 more. Yeah, we'll put in 2 more. They'll have to do some clearing. And then maybe I can get them set up before it's growing season next. I don't know why that's showing like that. That's a little weird. And I'm realizing now. Oh, you know what it is? I bet there's more than one crop field. There is. I've been using this one this time around, but this is the other one. I don't know what the difference is, other than in fact maybe it just doesn't allow snow on the other one. It's a possibility, I suppose. I'd have to go through the lists and find out. I suppose it's also possible that that's why, you know, maybe corn's not doing as well. Maybe it's not a temperature thing. Maybe the beans are growing better because it's the older farmland. Maybe. We're gonna do both anyways. Get those up and going. They look pretty much the same. There's a little bit of a texture difference. It's wood rose. And I never have noticed if this is using any material. I don't believe it is. I think it's just kind of what it is. Whoops. Obviously. And let's go ahead and put in one there. Yep. And that's my herbalist. I don't really care that we're full on herbs. He can go be a laborer. How many candles have we made? A whopping 6. And from a standpoint of efficiency, I think it's better to simply do that. Increase the number of workers there if you want to get more stuff. I think if you build out 2, in the end, the cost of this one won't offset just what it would have cost to put 2 workers over here. So that's how I'm going to start. And I do have the 2 beekeepers there now. That's good. We got the Chandler and Fisherman here. That's good. We got the trader here and a builder who's off doing who knows what. And we got a woodcutter and a laborer. So that is good. That's pretty much how we want that to look. I'm going to switch him up to firewood, I think. And double check here. Which lumber do we have? 68 lumber. Until we actually need the lumber, I don't want to take away too much in the way of wood for this guy. And, yeah, I think we're going to need another forester. Of course, in the end, just at this point, actually, let's do that. I think just clearing trees is probably the way to go at the moment. In fact, instead of clearing trees, because we don't really need anything at the moment, let's just do clear all. And let's just clear out some decent sections here. This might look a little funny in the end, so I'm going to kind of try to just shape it off just a little bit. Something like this, maybe. And we're nomads. Yeah, this is questionable. 4. Do we have enough food? You know, with these 2 new farms going in? I don't know if they'll stick around like a ship would. How are we doing down here? I'm gonna do this. Increase this. Get some more food production going here. And I think I've already got this up to 2. They're producing quite a bit of food. I kind of wonder what it would do if I increase that one. And how much do I have here? What are they hunting like? 480. You know, we could actually increase our food yield a little bit by refining it. Making like sausage. So, yeah, it's only 4 of them. I'm going to take them. But we do have to get into some houses now. And I'm going to do that before I shut down here. Let's see. What do I want to build? Maybe just a small house. Doesn't really say, like how many people can live in some of these. It's kind of bad. Let's kind of put these maybe like a couple like row houses essentially right there. Let's put in 2 of them. That should take care of hopefully that. We've already built a couple here. Yeah, maybe somebody could marry this person. That would help. And yeah, we're getting our beans going here. Hopefully we are growing enough food maybe now. Let's see, let's take a look at this really quick. The butcher for venison. Now it is going to require some lumber. I'm going to go ahead and build this. Now whether or not we employ it yet could be questionable, but now this one could actually be more like this would be a good candidate for like inner city kind of thing. You're a hometown butcher kind of situation. So maybe we put this up here like behind the apiaries, or really they'd be good in a particular area. So you know what, I think I'm gonna worry less about the aesthetics of it right now, and I'm just gonna worry about putting it in, and then later we'll probably end up moving some of this kind of stuff. We'll just get rid of it and rebuild it. There's not like really any downside to that as long as you do it quick enough. So let's increase the number of workers we have here. Let's get rid of one off of each of these. That should allow some of these other ones to get built. And with this guy making lumber or firewood and lumber, having that opportunity, you could probably unemploy this guy. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna unemploy him. And, worst case scenario, we just pop him back down here. It'd be kind of nice if we had, and I'm sure there's probably no way to do it, but it'd be kind of nice if you could actually do, like, firewood and lumber. That'd be kind of cool. I'd really like that. 320, 352, 448. See, this one's doing really good again this year. And this one's 318. These two probably just got a late start, part of it, but in the end we had nearly 1,000 food, so I'm kind of tempted to do this. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. We're gonna see. Get that going. That's more food. How's our guy doing down here? He's alright. Whoa, what? Oh, we have 200 material. We need more materials. Guessing some of these mods aren't using the new items yet, the new available stuff, so probably MegaMod will get an update at some point in time. It'll probably end up happening in the end series and move on to something else, but that's okay. I've kind of planned around that as an idea. This is kind of my learning series to see how this thing works, so I'm not too terribly concerned about that. I'm really tempted to put in another hunter. In fact, yeah, I think I'll do that. Let's put in a bigger hunter. What's this? Let's see, originals. Let's see, this is an actual hunting cabin. Let's put this one in. Oh, I don't know. Like, right. So that's gonna be the bulk of it. Maybe the hunting cabin should be maybe down here. That might make the most sense. Put that there. And so we got our houses up and going. Nobody's homeless anymore. That's good. We do have a butcher. He hasn't done anything yet, but I would expect him to do something soon. This is... I don't know if this is good or bad. I mean, this is, kind of an odd area. That was interesting. So, the boat just came right up over this. pathing looks a little weird on there. That's me speaking from the developer side of me. Well, let's see what this guy's got, and then I'm probably going to call it an episode. He's got nectarines, tallow, and iron statues. Why would I need 16 iron statues? I don't know if that's a good trade. I wouldn't think it would be. 3 nectarines, 2 times on nectarines to, so I'd get 2 pieces of food per 1 wood. I'm not sure that's a good idea. Seems like that's probably a bad idea. So let's get rid of that. Let's see if I can get this built, go ahead and get it up and running really fast here. I'm gonna need a lot more homes probably in that next episode. And let's see, let's drop this down, drop this up. Up 1 more. Need 1 more? That's too many. There we go. So that should do that, and then he'll be pretty close to this venison butcher up here. So hopefully that'll help us see. We're gonna turn some in. I'm not exactly sure what the conversion ratio is on this. I believe there's some charts out there for that, but I'm pretty sure there's a net gain when you do this. You know, you're spending more time refining your food, so you should theoretically get a net gain. But we'll see. And I am going to call it an episode right here, guys. So thanks for joining me, and if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you back next time.